Close your eyes and imagine a room full of beautiful furniture, but the lights are completely off. You have everything, but you can see absolutely nothing. That is exactly what life is like without gratitude. Welcome to the Oops English channel. I'm Lily, and today we are turning the lights on.
That is deep, Lily. Hi, everyone. I'm Sam. I'm usually just thankful for Friday afternoons and pizza, but I definitely need to learn the deep stuff today. Sometimes my thank you feels like an automatic robot reflex.
That robot reflex is the central problem, Sam. There's a huge cultural difference when it comes to expressing gratitude in English. In many languages, a simple thank you is usually enough. But in English, saying thank you alone is rarely enough. It can actually sound a bit empty.
That makes sense. I actually have a perfect story for this today. Something happened yesterday that completely stopped me in my tracks.
I want to hear it. Tell us what happened.
I got an unexpected text message from a colleague named Ben. We worked together 2 entire years ago.
2 years? Wow. What did he say?
He didn't just send a generic thanks. He sent a specific message thanking me for something I did back then, something I barely even remembered. He told me exactly how my help changed the course of his project.
How did that make you feel?
It made me stop everything I was doing. It was so genuine, and then it made me realize how many times have I felt deep gratitude for someone, but I never actually said the words out loud.
That is a profound realization, Sam. To help our listeners avoid that regret, we need to learn our 5 essential words: appreciate, thankful, grateful, count your blessings, and acknowledge.
Let's start with appreciate. How is it different from a simple thank you?
Thank you is the basic phrase, but to appreciate means you recognize the real value of the action. And you also need to acknowledge. To acknowledge means to explicitly recognize the effort someone made for you, just like Ben did for you.
I like that. And what about thankful versus grateful? I always confuse those two.
They are both correct, but they have different nuances. Thankful tends to feel more situational, like being thankful you caught the bus on time. Grateful tends to feel much deeper and more personal, like being grateful for a friend's loyalty.
That is a great distinction. Now, you mentioned that gratitude shouldn't be generic. How do I fix that?
Through specificity. Specificity means providing exact details. A generic gratitude is vague, like thanks for everything. A specific gratitude adds the detail. Thank you for staying late to help me. I know you didn't have to.
Oh, the specific one mentions exactly what they did, and it acknowledges their sacrifice.
Exactly. Let's look at how this changes in a professional context. The way you thank a colleague, a boss, and a client are very different.
Right, I wouldn't say, cheers, mate, to a serious client.
Definitely not. A genuine thank you email changes a professional relationship. It turns a simple business transaction into a real human connection. For a boss, you remain professional but genuine. I wanted to reach out and say how much I appreciate your guidance.
And for a client?
You focus on partnership. We deeply appreciate your continued trust in our team.
I need to write more of those emails. Now, what about the phrase, count your blessings? That sounds almost religious.
It can be, but in everyday English, count your blessings just means taking time to notice and appreciate the good things you already have. It's self-gratitude.
How do I use it in a conversation?
You can say, I've been trying to count my blessings lately. It changes your perspective.
Okay, Lily, I have my notebook ready. What are the essential expressions I need to memorize?
Here is your list. We have 3 levels: casual, genuine, and deep. Let's start with genuine. I can't thank you enough.
I can't thank you enough.
I really appreciate everything you've done.
I really appreciate everything you've done.
Now the deeper ones. That means a lot to me.
That means a lot to me.
I won't forget this.
I won't forget this. That shows real loyalty.
Exactly. And You have no idea how much this helped.
You have no idea how much this helped. What if I want to promise them a favor in the future?
You say, I owe you one. It means you will return the favor when they need it.
And if I want to be as sincere as humanly possible?
You say, from the bottom of my heart. It means with complete sincerity and depth of feeling.
Beautiful. Let's put this on the formality scale. Casual level, I want to thank my friend Jake for helping me during a tough week.
You keep it warm. Jake, I really appreciate you being there for me. I owe you one.
Perfect. Professional level. You need to email Claire after a challenging project at work.
I write, Dear Claire, I wanted to reach out and express my gratitude for your leadership. It means a lot to me.
And the emotional level?
This is when the words need to match something truly meaningful, like a doctor who saved a life. From the bottom of my heart, I don't know what I would have done without you.
Wow. Okay, now tell me the mistakes I need to avoid.
Mistake number 1, saying thank you very much for absolutely everything. It sounds formal and repetitive. If you repeat it too much, it loses its meaning.
Right, the robot reflex. Mistake number 2.
Being vague, saying thanks for everything, instead of being specific about what the person actually did.
Mistake number 3. Confusing grateful and thankful. We fixed that one.
Mistake number 4, not thanking someone at all because you are afraid of sounding excessive. Don't let fear stop you from being kind.
And the final mistake, thanking them immediately and then never mentioning it again.
Yes, the gratitude that grows with time, like your message from Ben, is the most powerful. Which brings us back to our visual metaphor, the light.
The light in the room. Explain the connection.
Genuine gratitude is exactly like a light switch. Imagine a room that is perfectly furnished. You have a great job, a nice house, a supportive family, but there is no light in the room.
If there is no light, nobody can see the beautiful furniture. You just walk around bumping into things in the dark.
Exactly. Gratitude is the light that illuminates the room. It makes things visible.
Wow. So gratitude doesn't create the good things in my life. It just allows me to finally see them.
Precisely, Sam. Without the light of gratitude, even a rich, successful life looks completely dark.
I am going to turn on the lights every single day now. Are you ready for the quiz?
Let's turn on the lights.
Question 1. What is the difference between generic gratitude and specific gratitude?
Generic is just saying a vague thank you. Specific gratitude adds exactly what they did and why it mattered to you.
Correct. Question 2. What does it mean to count your blessings?
It means to take the time to notice and appreciate the good things you already have in your own life.
Spot on. Question 3. What does the phrase, from the bottom of my heart, mean?
It means you are speaking with complete sincerity and absolute depth of feeling.
Perfect. Question 4. Why shouldn't you just say, thank you very much, to everyone?
Because it becomes repetitive and starts to sound like an automatic robot reflex instead of real, genuine appreciation.
Exactly. Question 5. According to our metaphor, why is gratitude like a light in a room?
Because the light doesn't create the beautiful furniture in the room. It just illuminates what already exists so you can actually see it and enjoy it.
Brilliant, Lily. 100% correct. Now let's practice our expressions. I will say the phrase, you repeat slowly.
I am ready.
I wanted to reach out and say how much I appreciate this.
I wanted to reach out and say how much I appreciate this.
Beautiful. Let's try one more.
I'm ready.
You have no idea how much this helped.
You have no idea how much this helped.
Perfectly done.
Thank you, Sam. So, are you going to reply to Ben's message?
I am going to reply right now and tell him exactly how much his text meant to me. I think it will make his day all over again.
I know it will.
Oh, before we go, guys, from the bottom of our hearts, if you appreciate this podcast, hit that subscribe button.
Yes, we count our blessings every day, and our listeners are at the top of the list.
Tell us in the comments who is someone you need to send a specific thank you message to today.
I can't wait to read those. See you tomorrow, everyone.